How do creative thinking techniques work? It's kind of simple. We've all heard of the concept of the right brain and the left brain. Actually, we only have one brain, but this is a very useful way to understand how our one brain works. There's a part of our brain, commonly called the left brain, that is the brain we use in everyday life, making decisions. It's the brain we use in business. It thinks linearly, sequentially. It's very serious. It's the brain that we make decisions with. We weigh pros and cons with. It's very logical. But there's another part of our brain where basically our ideas come from. And it's not the serious sequential brain. It's a brain that the other part of ourselves that makes connections with, that sees the whole, that sees how things are related to each other, and that can look at something over here and make a connection with something over there, which brings you an idea. We call this the right brain. And what a creative thinking technique does is gives you access to that. We've asked the question of thousands of people in our work, where do you get your best ideas? And people say, normally, things like, in the shower, while I'm shaving, while I'm going for a run, while I'm listening or playing music, all of these kinds of activities. If you're going to bring your people together in a room to brainstorm, you can't all just say, well, let's all jump in the shower so we can get ideas, or let's all go for a run to get ideas, or let's all listen to music. How are you going to shift them from the left brain business serious mode into a mode where they have access to their right brain? This is where creative thinking techniques come in. It's essentially a playful thing. You play a little game and you move really quickly into the right brain mode where the ideas come from. And it can happen in just a few minutes as opposed to some longer experience where people normally use to get into their right brains. It's a very effective way in a brainstorm session to get people to be able to access their ideas at a moment's notice. Creative thinking techniques actually work.